to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach. And today we're talking about 9 simple but effective fat loss tips, weight loss tips for women over 30. I will be 49 in just a couple of weeks. And as we age, it becomes harder and harder to lose weight. It's harder and harder to maintain our weight. So I want to share with you some simple yet effective tips on how to reach your health and weight loss goals. So if you're excited, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, turn your bell on because I upload new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Down in the description box, I will have nutrition coaching. Highly recommend those personalized macros and calories. That is what I followed to lose and maintain a 140-pound weight loss, as well as one-on-one coaching for questions, accountability, or to talk with me directly. Links, discounts to my favorite healthy things are also down in that description box. So let's talk about 9 safe, effective, and simple ways to lose weight over 30. Shedding body fat can become increasingly more challenging the older we get. And unfortunately, that sweet spot for weight loss is in our teens and 20s. Once we hit 30, our metabolism starts to naturally slow down. We start to lose lean muscle every year that we age, and it becomes increasingly harder to shed weight and maintain any weight loss. As we get into perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause, it gets even harder. If you're not working your muscles, if you're not focusing on maintaining and building lean muscle, you're going to lose it. And we need all the lean muscle we can on our body so that we're fit and healthy, and we can be there for our kids, our grandkids, and live a healthy, long life. So maintaining that lean muscle and having a healthy weight are so important, especially over the age of 30. So let's jump into 9 simple and effective tips on how to lose weight over 30. Number 1, eat a high quality protein source with every single meal and snack. Now, when I do your personalized macros and calories, again, my website is in the description box. Invest in yourself. Have them done so you know what you should be eating and how much to reach your weight loss goals. I will give you a moderate protein diet because it is so important to have a moderate to high protein diet over the age of 30. And in order for us to reach our protein goal every day, we need to really focus on having protein with every meal and every single snack. So I know for me, because I have a very high protein goal every day, when I'm thinking of what meals or snacks I'm going to have, the first thing I decide is what is my protein source going to be? And then what carbohydrate and what fat source am I going to add to that? Eating a high protein diet also helps keep you fuller for longer, curbs a lot of those cravings for processed snacky food, boosts your metabolism naturally. Protein is the hardest macronutrient compared to fats and carbs for your body to process, to break down when you eat it. So as it's breaking it down, it's burning energy and it's increasing your metabolism. And protein is also going to help you maintain that lean muscle, which again is essential over the age of 30. And that goes hand in hand with tip number 2, and that is get full on fiber. Make sure you're eating enough fiber every single day. Similar to protein, fiber keeps us full and satisfied. And if we focus on a high fiber diet, we're naturally going to choose foods that are whole, real foods. There is no fiber in, there's very little, if any, fiber in processed foods. There's no fiber in things like meat. There is fiber in whole grains, vegetables, and fruit. So if we have a high fiber diet or a fiber goal, we're naturally going to reach for those healthy options. You really want to focus on about 8 to 10 grams of fiber per meal. At the end of the day, as a woman, you should be having between 30 and 40 grams of fiber. As a man, between 35 and 50 grams of fiber every day. Honestly, the more fiber, the better. Also, fiber-filled foods are typically high-volume, low-density foods, which means you can eat a lot of them for very little calories. Again, think things like fruits and vegetables. And a lot of your whole grains and your sprouted grains, those complex carbohydrates, those are also going to contain fiber. So if you're focused on that 10-ish grams of fiber for every meal, you'll easily reach your fiber goals. And again, you'll naturally choose whole, real, healthy food. Number 3, add more movement to your day. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to go to the gym for hours. It simply means just moving your body a little bit more every day. All of these little things that you do on a day-to-day basis actually help boost your metabolism, boost your TDEE, your total daily energy expenditure, which is the base amount of energy that you burn just doing day-to-day things every single day. And it's going to help you reach your goals. Now, we always hear 10,000 steps, 10,000 steps. It has come into light. It has been proven time and time again that actually the sweet spot is between that 6,000 and 8,000 steps per day. Now, if you can get to 10,000 steps per day, that is amazing, but that is sometimes too lofty of a goal for people. It's not something that people can do consistently. 6,000 to 8,000, yes. Now, if you are under 5,000 steps a day, you are considered to be sedentary. So if that is you, just get up and move your body a little bit more. Every hour, get up and take 3 minutes and walk for a minute or two. If you're on a call, pace around to get those extra steps. And again, do those simple things like parking further away from the store and taking the stairs instead of the elevator. Just move your body a little bit more every day. Number 4, lift weights. Do some strength training, do some resistance training. You do not have to be a cardio queen. And in fact, as we age, cardio becomes less and less important and strength training becomes more and more important. The only way to maintain lean muscle and build lean muscle is to strength train. Not to mention we become fit and strong and healthy, and we have just a longer life. We're more active the rest of our lives. 3 to 4 days a week is what is recommended, and you don't have to do 100-pound deadlifts in the gym. You can do light weights, high reps, and as you build muscle, you'll be able to increase those reps, and you'll be able to increase the weight and lower the reps. It's just important to use your muscles. Don't let them atrophy. If you don't use them, you lose them, and it is so important to maintain, again, that lean muscle over the age of 30. And better yet, focus on building lean muscle, becoming stronger and fitter as you age. Number 5, my favorite thing in the whole world, the 80-20 rule. I live and die by this. I followed this my entire 140-pound weight loss. I continue to follow this today as I maintain that 140-pound weight loss, and that is 80% whole, real, healthy food, 20% fun food, 20% living your best life. Try to choose single ingredient foods for 80% of your diet. That way you know they're whole, real food. And then again, 20% can be those processed foods, those ultra processed foods, pizza night with your family, birthday cake at your friend's birthday. Number 6, portion out your meals. Portions are so incredibly important. Our portion size can grow over time without us even realizing. And in fact, in America, our portions are 2, 3, 4, 5 times larger than other countries where they don't suffer from obesity as much as we do here in America. So it is important to keep your portions in check, to weigh and measure your food on a food scale, and make sure that you're eating an adequate portion, a real portion, not a you portion. Portions in restaurants and packaged foods are out of control. Most restaurant meals are 2 to 3 servings. So be mindful when you go out to eat a portion. And again, when you're at home, utilize that food scale. It's really going to put into perspective what a true portion is. Number 7, track your calories. How else do you know what you're eating every day? If you're not tracking your food, how do you know that number 1, you're in a deficit, number 2, that you're in a healthy calorie deficit, and number 3, that you're actually getting in the protein, the carbs, the fats, the fiber that you need every day? I track my food in the Lose It app. You can use any calorie counting app, but track your food. Now, if you're thinking, I don't want to track my food every day, then don't. Track your food a few times a week to make sure that, again, your portions are in check and that you're in that calorie deficit if fat loss is your goal. Number 8, cook most of your meals at home. You can control what goes into your meals if you're cooking them yourself. Now, I'm not saying you can't go out to eat. I mentioned pizza. Use that 20% for your once a week or twice a week out to dinner. But again, we don't know what goes into those foods. How much salt are they using? How much oil are they using? What's the quality of the ingredients? And when we cook at home, we have full control over all of this. It helps you stay in your grocery budget. It helps make tracking meals easier, creating recipes easier. Also, when we cook a meal at home, we typically have leftovers, so we have something healthy to have the next day. So again, focus on cooking most of your meals at home and limit eating out 1 to 2 times per week. And last but not least, number 9, simplify things. Have you heard the phrase keep it simple, sweetie, or some people say keep it simple, stupid, but keep it simple. Have simplicity in your diet so that it's not overwhelming and so that you're able to do it consistently. Find the path of least resistance, otherwise you're not going to stick with it. And this goes for exercise. This goes for all aspects of our life. Us as human beings always want to choose the path of least resistance. And this is even true with weight loss. So make sure whatever you're doing is simple and effective and sustainable for you, because the only way to keep the weight off long term is to make it sustainable. And whatever you do to lose weight, you have to do that to maintain that weight loss. So keep it simple. Those are 9 simple, easy tips for fat loss over the age of 30. Let me know down below which one of these tips was your favorite and which one are you going to implement into your healthy lifestyle. All of these tips are absolutely incredible, and they will help you reach your weight loss goals as you age. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Again, subscribe, turn your bell on so you never miss a Tuesday or Thursday video. Down in the description box, of course, I will have nutrition coaching. Get your macros and calories done. That way you know what you should be eating, what you should be tracking, how much protein, fats, carbs that you need daily to reach your goals, as well as one-on-one coaching. If you want to talk with me directly, ask questions, or just get some support, I'll also have my favorite healthy things with discounts down below for you. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.